Welcome to our subject in TLE 7, Lesson 2, Produce Rough Gift Items. This lesson will be your third quarter in week 7 and 8. Learning Outcome 1, Rough Gift Items. Performance Standard. First, you have tools are properly used. Second, principles and elements of design are applied. Third, gift items are wrapped artistically. Fourth, decorative articles are applied to enhance wrap gift items. And lastly, we have good working habits are observed. Before we start off, let's have an agreement first. Be a good listener, and if you like to become a good listener, only your eyes and ears open. Okay, let's move on. Filipinos are known for being warm and affectionate. Sending of gifts on special occasions is one way of expressing our affection and concern. We send gifts on special occasions such as birthdays, Christmas, Easter, christening, wedding, Valentine's Day, and other instances. Wrapping and packing are essential parts of giving. A gift in personalized gift wrap is a delightful way of sending love to a friend or loved one. Philippine-made materials for gift wrapping. The Philippines, known as Pearl of the Orient Sea, is noted for abundant natural resources. The Philippines is rich in land and sea resources where raw materials for making native products can be sourced. Famous native products such as baskets from rattan, Puri hats, native anahaw fans, abaca bags, and many others are good materials for unique and personalized gift wrapping. Other Philippine-made, ecology-friendly materials for packing and wrapping gifts are following. Gift containers, bayong bags made of buri, coconut leaves, tampipi, small rectangular buri box. Native baskets, boxes made of our Philippine wood like nara and ampu. Corrugated papers. Wrapping, sinamay, abaca, raffia, and etc. Ribbons and bows, abaca strings, shells, dried flowers, twigs, and etc. Gift wrapping. Wrapping plain boxes is an art which can be achieved through careful choice of papers and ribbon. You should treat every gift wrap an artist's trait as canvas. Gift wrapping is an art of packing, wrapping, and decorating an item or article to be given as a gift. Make sure you have enough wrapping paper. Tape sheets together with a glue stick or a scotch tape. Gift wrapping is not necessarily confined to paper. You can use other materials like printed or plain colored cardboard boxes, painted wooden boxes, or native Philippines materials like sinamay, raffia, abaca native bags, or buri, and many more. Wrapping box. The first thing to do in wrapping box, you should roll out the wrapping paper. Be sure you have enough paper to fit around the entire gift. Measure if necessary, leaving a few extra inches to be sure you are completely covered. As you can see the first image. Number 2. Once the paper is cut to the right size, place your gift face down in the middle of the paper. Bring paper from the long side of the box up to the middle of your package. Pull both sides tightly so the paper hugs your package smoothly and tape. As you can see the image 2. Next, you need to close the ends, face the open end towards you, and fold the right and left edges, pushing the sides in next to your box to form flaps. As you can see the image 3. Next, fold top flap down to the box, folding tightly and tape. Fold the bottom flap up tightly and tape. Repeat on other side of package. As you can see the first image. Number 5. Position box so top is facing up. Run your thumb and forefinger across the edges of the box to create a crease edge. Repeat on bottom of the box. As you can see, the image number 2. Okay, let's move on gift bags. The first thing to do, cut a piece of paper to 9.5 and 15 inches. Colored or patterned craft paper is ideal for this project, but wrapping paper or newspaper will do if you had something more delicate in mind. Number 2, place the paper in front of you on a flat surface. Make sure to place it in landscape orientation. Long sides up and down, short sides to the left and right, as you can see the pictures. Number 3, fold the bottom edge of the paper up 2 inches and sharply crease the fold. When you're done, unfold. Note for later that this will become the bottom of the bag. Fold the sides of the bag into place. Be sure to maintain the landscape orientation as you work. Locate the center points of the top and bottom edges. To do this, either measure with a ruler or simply lift the paper. Maintain the orientation. Bring the short sides together as though you were folding the whole thing in half, and pinch the top and bottom of the would-be fold to mark where the center of each long side is. Lightly mark these spots with a pencil. Then next, mark the paper again a half inch to both the left and right of its center point. When you're done, you should have 6 marks total, 3 centered within one long edge of your paper and 3 centered within the other. As you can see the pictures. Okay, let's proceed to 4.3. Bring the right edge of the paper to the leftmost pencil lines and fold. Once the fold is properly creased, unfold. Repeat the inverse on the opposite side. 4.4. Flip the paper over, refold the left and right sides downward toward the center, and glue them where they overlap. Be sure to fold along the same lines as before, but note that the folds will be inverted. Let the glue dry completely before moving on the next step. Number 5. Flip the bag over so that it sits glued side down. Make sure to orient it so that one of the open ends points towards you. You can see the next steps, fold the side creases inward to create a slightly accordion effect. With your roller, measure inwards about 1.5 inches from the left-hand side of the bag. Lightly mark this with your pencil. Push the left side crease of the bag inwards toward the interior of the bag. Do this until the left-hand mark you made in the previous step sits on the outer edge of where the paper is bending. Press fold the paper downward so that the pencil mark lines up with the new folding edge. Try to keep the top and bottom edges symmetrical as you press the paper down. Repeat on the right side. When you're done, the body of the bag should fold inwards on either side just like a grocery shopping bag. As you can see the pictures. The next, fold and glue the bottom of the bag into place. To determine which end is the bottom, look for the crease line from step 3 that mark the bottom of the bag. Keep the bag flattened for now. Then, fold the bag 4 inches up from the bottom and crease it along this line. Keeping the rest of the bag flattened, prop open up the bottom of the bag. The inward flaring creases should pop open, forming a square edge inside. You should see a triangle of folded paper on either side. Then fold the left and right sides of the open square-shaped bottom completely down. Fold the top strip of the octagon downwards towards the center of the bottom of the bag. The bottom should now be neatly folded shut. Glue the edges where they overlap and let dry. As you can see in the pictures. Number 8. Pop the bag open. Make sure the button is completely closed up and that there are no gaps in the glued edges. And lastly, add the handles and decorate if desired. As you can see in the pictures below. Okay, that's all for today. If you have any questions, clarifications, you can contact my cell phone number 092926994824. Again, 0926994824. For your activity and test, just visit our guide if link below. Just answer our test and assignment in our learning path. Thank you for listening and once again, good morning.